Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This bush keeps surprising me. Guess we're going to have roses all the way into December. Just keeps producing new buds. I mean, that's so sweet. It's sweet of you. Rosie. My little Rose. Okay, I'm doing an update. My husband keeps saying to me, "You ain't done a video of our dock yet. Why don't you do a video of our dock?" I'm like, I don't know why I haven't. Like, I've kind of showed it out of the window, but I haven't actually been down here and showed you the dock. It's all new, boo. See? There was something. Oh, there it is. I was like, there's something floating in the lake. I don't know what that is. I guess it's just a log or something. But yeah, we got a new dock and all new stairs. Like, this was actually, the stairs was the engineering part because the dock is the same underneath. We just redecked it, and redid the whole thing other than the structure that goes down into the water. That's original. But look, out over the lake. That's our view, but I mean, it's just a great view everywhere you go. We don't have a lot of neighbors here, which is weird and ironic, isn't it? To be on the lake. This neighbor, this was their parents' mobile home. They passed away and the kids own it. They're going to tear it down and build a house. They already built them a new boat dock. And then the next neighbor, that's a community dock, and the next neighbor is right there. The sun's in my eyes, I can't really see good, but yeah, they're up there on the hill. And they're actually in a different development. But look at them steps. This is a really nice dock. It's a pretty nice house. And I'm just goofing. I mean, it was like, well, if you followed along, you know how bad it was. We haven't done anything to the outside of the house other than pressure washed it, built a new porch, and then in the back we've done a lot of work, but yeah, and then of course the door, actually. We have a new storm door, and then we refinished the front door. We still haven't took that satellite off the roof. I don't think Don wants the hole there, so he's just not taking it off. But look at, I'm going to show you what else we done this weekend. Man, that sun feels warm. Jeez Louise. Look how clear the mountain is now without all the leaves. You literally can almost see the building. You can see the building up there. Whoa. Up on top of Laurel Mountain State Park. You can't normally see it. Alright. I just love I like the shoreline. Now, a lot of these rocks are stacked, obviously, but you can tell where it's just natural, too. Like, there's a lot of natural stone. A lot of those were stacked, though. It's just adorable, I like it. I love it here. So, I'm gonna show you. My kids burn fires right there, and I don't like it. I really don't like them burning fire right there. Because I keep telling them, I'm like, dudes, that was a flower bed. It's too close to everything else. It's not a burn pit. It was like to plant something. All right. Come on, girl. Eventually we'll take down this fence, probably. It's just my kids, when they come and they bring their animals, You know, they want to lock them up, keep them all pinned in the yard, but I don't generally do that for my dogs. Okay, let me show you. Come on, girl. Let me show you. This is what we did this weekend, which I know I've shown the beams, but I didn't show them all decked out. Wait, you gotta see this one. This is my favorite. Look at that flame. Look at it, will you? Look at that. Might be the prettiest board I've ever seen. It's so pretty. Just take a look at this wood. Isn't that pretty? Yep. It's got tiger stripes. So, if you know anything about, or you don't know anything about wood sawing, this is called a quarter sawn. And it's more expensive. If you were to go buy wood, you're not going to see quarter sawn lumber very often because it's a little more wasteful as far as from what I understand, because I'm not sure exactly, but I know it's a certain way you cut it. Otherwise, your logs look more like, well, that's still quarter sawn, but let's see. It's going to just look more like that right there. Like this one might not be quarter sawn. I don't know. I really don't know, but it don't have the flames on it. So this is like what normally your oak wood looks like. Well, heck, I'll just show you the floor. These aren't quarter sawn. That is what you would normally see when it's just cut the more economic way. But when you turn the log a different direction, you get this, and it's more sought after. You find it in like really fine furniture, that kind of thing. So if you were to commission someone to saw you lumber, you're going to pay more for quarter sawn lumber. Yeah. Did that explain it? I hope so. Because we did it. We trimmed it out and it looks nice. See? And we made the trim. Like, the trim is from the same, I don't know if it's the exact same tree. It might not be, but it was from oak log that was cut down and cut by my husband's sawmill, and then planed out into boards, and then routered, and then, I mean, this was a process to make this, so let me see if I can explain it. My husband had, so this is only like an inch wide. My husband had about a 3 or 4 inch board, and then he routered one side of it, and he routered the other side of it, and then we had to cut it in half, and then we had to router the other side, and then the other side. So you got 2 pieces of trim. And then we had to cut the back off because it was too thick. It was like a big process. It took a couple hours, but I helped him do that. And then we had to, which I don't know how long that beam is or how long this room is exactly, but it's way longer than something standard, you know. So we had to, I don't know. I'm not that good at explaining this, but it's not something we would have had to make it, instead of in one piece, it would have had to been spliced, you know, and have a joint there. And we didn't want to do that. We didn't want to do it for the beam, you know, the boards for the beams. We didn't want them to be, we wanted it to be one long continuous board, which is, you know, you'd pay a lot of money to do what we did here. I know that. That's what I know. It's craftsmanship. And we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. And I just love it. Quarter sawn lumber is beautiful. So also something we did to this was we bleached it because it was red oak and we wanted it to be like the white oak. So yeah, this video is long, but I'm not done, okay? I'm not done yet. I know it's long, but I don't usually do one this long. I must have been yapping more than I needed to. This was done, which was a big deal because this was a big drop-off culvert ditch in here, and the pipes didn't meet, and so we had to fix it because it's critical to have this here because we're going to have a French drain on the back side of the garage. It also is connecting, well, it catches water coming down the hill here that tends to run across the driveway, and it was a big ditch, like a really deep ditch full of big giant riprap rocks, and we couldn't use that bay. So in order to be able to use the bay here, the garage bay, we had to do that. So yeah, that took a long time. Don worked on this all weekend, filled it all in, got all his pipes laid, all that good stuff. Like there's a pipe that drains into there, and then there's the pipe that goes under the driveway in there. You probably can't see it. It's in there. And then it drains to that over there because this is kind of like a low spot, and that's the way we had to do this. We had to engineer it. Well, he had to engineer it, and he put up a little pole for me. My son Logan helped him do this, and he was like, this is what you'd call an OG post. When Logan's like, I posted something today. He's like, this would have been the OG post. Instead of social media, you would literally post your information right on a post. That was what they were for. So here's my social media post for you and you and you and you, puppy. And I get to babysit Bruiser this week for a couple days. That'll be fun. He's such a sweet doggy. It's my neighbor's dog from Afghanistan. He talks a different barky language. He barks. His bark sounds different. All right, I guess that's it. 13 minutes long. That's a long one. All right, have a great day. Peace.